Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man and Antz. We are back in BattleGroupVR, very excitingly. As I don't know if I explicitly said it last time, but I certainly hinted at it quite significantly. This is probably going to be the last video in this series. I think we just had a bit of a bad run early on where I didn't really know what I was doing, and we're at the point now I think where the past mistakes, particularly losing 2 whole ships, I think is caught up with us, and we're at this point where without being incredibly skilled, which obviously I'm not, we're struggling to go ahead too much. Last time we did mission 8, which is over there, disarmament. We then tried to do off camera Inconvenience and Hired Guns 2, and failed at both of them. I mean, survived Inconvenience, but Hired Guns 2, we got, you didn't see it, but I said last time, absolutely destroyed, completely wiped out by the enemy ships that were there. So we're struggling to go back and do older missions to get more upgrade points. We've only got 6 at the moment. As you can see, our money's gone down to 21,400 credits. That's because the ships that we do have, I have just fully upgraded all of their gear, all their turrets, all their engine upgrades, all their offensive support weapons, all max level now, all level 3. So we're going to go ahead and try to do Rain Fire, which is the newest one, and see how we do. I suspect, well, I don't know, we did okay. It seems like the missions in order are retaining a relatively simple difficulty curve-ish, whereas the previous missions, redoing them, does seem to be all over the place. I actually want to move that closer to me. It's started my central location is decided SteamVR for some reason. It's just right in front of my screen, and I'm going to punch my monitor straight in the middle of it if I try and stand there and do anything. So I'm stood back from where Steam thinks is the middle at the moment. So orbital bombardment suppress the revolt by quickly destroying the targets as they are called in by ground forces. Work in progress. That's interesting. So if we sort of hit the end of the campaign then? Or is this just a mission that just happens to be working on because maybe it didn't work quite how the developer wanted? Interesting. I don't think any of the other ones have said that, have they? Okay, so we will need to or we're going to wait for the whole mission blurb to come in first. Oh, hello. That seems like a very dangerous place to jump in then, to the middle of an asteroid field. I don't even know if I can reach that. We can.
This is ridiculous. The whole system is in an uproar. Even the capital is in full riot. Over what? Some dead backwater workers? Do you have any idea how much prestige is needed to get out of this black hole of a sector?
No, I don't.
Scandal tarnish my entire reputation. We have to take drastic action immediately, or I'll
That's the big boy, isn't it? With all the missiles and everything? It must be.
Separatist scum has shown up to aiding in the revolt.
Or are we the big boy? Definitely got missiles. Is that the fighter one?
All you have to do is send a vessel to that
No. Yeah, that's the heavy cruiser. We are the carrier. Right.
You must be quick with your response, as my troops can't hold for long. Get in position, and on my command, rain down fire on these traitors.
That sounds like we're attacking the planet the way he worded it, but I don't think that's actually the case. So we want to... might just toggle time walk to make everything slow down a bit, because I can see some enemies there, whilst we get ourselves set up out here. I do love this view. It's so cool. Okay, so we have restarted the mission. Well, in fact, we had to restart the whole game because it just wasn't really doing what I thought it should. And in fact, even now, look, it thinks my ships are down here. And I can't select them. I think we're going to do this mission from the bridge view because the other view is not working. For whatever rather frustrating reason, it just doesn't want to work at all. So can we see the... no, we can't see the bits we need to defend from. But we know the enemy are basically straight ahead of us, so we're just going to go ahead straight towards them. Straight towards them. About there-ish.
Yes, Commander.
Second guard down. Central closet. Requesting fire mission.
So in the external view,
New orbital target.
it shows you, or it did show you the orbital target squares, which I assume is the areas you needed to defend, but it's not even doing that anymore. Or is that because I don't have that on?
Enemy detected.
Yes. So over there I assume I need to defend. But I think we're just going to head towards the enemy and just see what happens.
Enemy has weapons lock.
That's fine. They're all just going to attack at will on that one enemy, so that's okay. We're all right with that. We're just going to let them go.
Reloading forward batteries.
Enemy detected.
Hit confirmed.
Nothing else is within range at the moment, so we're just going to let them
Enemy detected.
fire all of their ordnance against this one dude. So we've just got other ships coming into range now, so we're just going to let them do a little bit more to this.
Attempting to compensate.
And then we're going to think about what it is we're going to attack here. Last time they did run pretty fast, this little one, which he's not doing, which is a bit of a shame. So okay, let's start
Enemy has weapons lock. Enemy escort carrier is
attacking some larger ships.
targeted. Close spread.
Let's move some ships around a bit.
Watch the flank.
Nav point locked.
Let's launch our fighters.
Squadron launching. Enemy has weapons locked and loaded.
Go ahead.
We'll do a missile barrage as well.
Locked on. Our shield arc is down.
Ready for battle.
Whose shield arc? Yours. Let's move you like here.
Enemy has weapons
Let's put down a seeker mine. It might work for the little fighters. We'll enable multi-strike on everyone.
Strike.
Acquiring new target.
Why are you not attacking?
Enemy
That.
targeted.
Which is what I wanted you to attack.
Casualties. Enemy
Got it.
targeted.
Awaiting
Where are you going? There are so many fighters around. It's just very annoying for our poor little assault guy down there.
Fire. Targeting lead vector.
We'll Nova Bomb over there, which I think would be quite effective.
Close.
Overwatch 2-6 requesting a fire barrage on following coordinates.
Orbital strike requested.
Multiple hull breaches reported. Down Arquette. Reporting. Missile barrages.
Turn around, get your other shield pointing in that towards them. It's all of these.
Awaiting directive. Enemy targeted.
I don't really know what I can do about them.
Nova bomb is ready.
Let's do this.
Did you fire your Nova Bomb? I didn't see it go.
Taking casualties.
Very well.
Escort carrier is engaging flat cannon turret.
It is absolute chaos out there. Look at it. It looks really cool. Chaos, but cool. So that guy's retreating. Yeah, we just lost our
All head full.
ship, which is kind of expected,
Right arc hit.
Awaiting direct.
because it was getting absolutely mauled. Which means we're almost certainly going to lose this guy. He does have flat turrets.
Using flag.
So we might put his flat cannons on to help him defend against all these annoying fighters. While this guy just tries to do all of the damage in the world.
Casualties. Using Nova bomb. Right arc hit.
It's absolute chaos and I love it.
Attempting to compensate.
So his flat cannon is going to stay on until that ticks down, so we're just going to leave that on.
Taking casualties.
Awaiting orders.
He's about to have his Nova Bomb and his missile barrage back.
Our shield arc is turrets.
Let's turn him around.
Fire. Using missile barrage leader.
And we'll do the Nova Bomb as well, just to try and really hammer it home.
3 degrees incoming. Enemy strike craft destroyed.
Lovely.
Down
That's over there. That must have been that Nova Bomb that took him out. That's nice.
Right arc hit.
This dude, I don't know what we can really do about it.
Stay close.
Maybe just try doing like teleports every now and then, just to get out of the,
Forward firing.
just to stick out of their range.
Reporting. Your command.
Nova bomb is ready. Left.
He's retreating, so I'm going to just leave him retreating.
Enemy fleet carrier is launching fighter squadron.
Is that shield arc down as well? Oh, it's our rear shield arc, because we're pointing our rear towards them for some inane reason.
Down. Central fire. Requesting fire mission. 416.
Oh, I'm gone. The flagship's gone.
New orbital
Wow.
target acquired.
So, yeah. Yeah. Wow, that mission seems tricky. That's a lot of shit. Those fighters in particular, it just seems like you need a lot more support, doesn't it? Rather than having a single strike, a single carrier craft. Whereas they must have, like, unless they've been upgraded and you can launch more when you're upgraded, but I don't think it does do that. I think they just get tankier. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, at least 3 or 4. Just destroyed my ships entirely. Yeah, wow. Wow. Huh. We are dead. We are dead. Well, hello. So that's going to leave us with absolutely nothing, and we've got 21,000 credits and 6 upgrade points. So what would be your plan at this point? We could buy a heavy transport. Wonderful. We couldn't afford an assault frigate. We couldn't afford an escort carrier. We couldn't afford a heavy cruiser. So let's have a go. We're gonna pick up a support craft because that's all we can afford. It's got a missile, and is that all it's got? It's got literally 1 gun. Wow. Okay, let's put a light cannon turret on that, and then upgrade that for an extra 5 grand. So it's got a resupply there. It's got something it can put in there, but we don't have enough money to get the afterburners, so it's got nothing. So that's what we've got. So let's say, we need to set it as a flagship. Why can't I launch? Oh, we don't have a captain. We don't have a captain. Let's get ourselves a captain. You. I can just afford it. Right. So this is now our fleet. We have a support craft with 1 gun. Let's try doing the first mission with this support craft, because that's all we can do. And it feels like we haven't really done very much, because all I've done was I had to restart the game because the mission got a bit stuck, and then I just got kind of wiped out. And so we're just going to use all of the resources we have. Bearing in mind those 3 ships we had were fully upgraded as well, and they got pretty routinely destroyed. We're going to skip the briefing. We don't need no briefing. Where? Is that us over there? There we go.
I've never met him, but the whole sector is in chaos, so he must have done something wrong.
He's just doing his job. No one likes bureaucrats.
So why is there a blue one and a blue... And see, and again, I can't...
I'm picking up a transmission.
See, it's gone... This is what it did last time, where it's gone weird. I can't actually select the ships. The ships that it thinks are down here.
Mercenaries, perhaps?
And if I do select them, it's got a good chance of
Our quarrel is with that
messing up. Oh, that's when we're defending. Right.
stripped us of our livelihoods and worked my people to the bone for his own gains. He is not worth it. Turn around now, and there will be no quarrel.
I will not. I'm going to take my heavy transport, and we're going to defend this heavy transport. He's probably got a gun, so we've got 2 guns. So I think we're going to be alright, to be honest with you. Can we see where are... Oh, hello. I'm trying to see where the gun is. All right there. He does have a gun. He has a gun. Okay, so we have 2 guns. If I enable the interface... Oh, now it's working all of a sudden. It's so finicky at the moment, this third person view. I thought it was the last mission because it's that work in progress thing, but apparently not. Although I say that, it still has us... And now we've moved to it. Look, it's just left us down there. So, yeah, before it gets any further broken, let's do that. Well, there's the enemy. We can see the enemy just over there in the distance, look. It appears like it's only spawned in 1 enemy craft. Probably because, as people pointed out in the comments for on other videos, that the enemy ability is based around the force, the strength of the force you bring with you. And as we have brought a fairly pitiful force with us, it's given the enemy what looks like a fairly pitiful force as well. There they are. Look, you can see them just up there. They seem nimble. They seem very nimble. It's a shame. I would love to have had like a super easy mode in this game where you could just farm out stuff a bit more.
The enemy is attacking. Lock.
The Judicator
We can't even hit them yet.
damage.
I can't even hit them.
Nav point bearing 17.
How are they out of range? There we go. What do we have? We have multi-strike.
Strike firing.
Let's multi-strike. keep trying to move everything, because I can't do that anymore in this view, can I?
Watch the flank.
So she's still attacking the one we're supposed to be defending.
Right arc hit.
Yes, she is. Okay. So we'll just continue
Flank.
shooting her with our one gun.
Right arc hit.
Where is the bridge on this ship? Like, are we right at the front of it? There's not much else we can do, so let's pop out to the other view. Oh, hello. Yeah, is that the bridge at the very front there? I guess it must be, yes. So the issue is actually now clipping my shield, so I actually am managing to defend this guy a little bit. I haven't seen me fire for a while. Is that because my arc is no longer working?
Target bearing alpha.
See, I can't even tell it to move.
Back arc hit.
Can't even tell it to move. So weird.
5 degrees in.
So weird.
Back arc hit.
So let's turn ourselves around. Try and position ourselves directly in between her and the other one, because that is getting a little bit of damage on it.
Left arc
Its
hit.
rear shield arc is yellowing. It is yellowing. Well, there's the enemy.
Multi-strike is ready. Moving in.
So we're actually hitting her a little bit now, but we also need to
Using multi-strike.
stop moving and then immediately turn around.
I can.
Because by the time we turn around,
Taking casualties.
well, we struck them, we rammed them. That probably did a lot more damage to her than it did to us.
Back arc hit.
And we're firing again, lovely. But her shield arcs have not been touched, look. They are absolutely hunky-dory. Absolutely hunky-dory. Whereas this is now lost its shield arc. It's a shame I can't...
Ready for war.
Oh, I can control her.
Taking casualties.
Oh, she's probably best off just actually going and doing what she's doing, though, isn't she?
Negative.
Oh, maybe I can control her then. Maybe that's why she said negative. Are you going to start chasing this down?
Enemy targeted. I'm on it.
We don't have multi-strike. We could resupply. I don't think that's really necessary, though. Are you... You are still moving. So we've basically done nothing so far. Oh, it's retreating. So we actually have pretty much done the mission, actually.
Watch the flank.
Almost by fluke. Because as soon as she goes over that rear... Like, I don't think she can attack at all in her current position.
Almost to the warp point.
So she can't... But even if she gets a firing solution on it now, she's only going to be attacking the other shield arcs.
Front arc hit.
So we have actually, bizarrely... Oh, she's just started attacking it again now, look, but it's now doing shield damage. Yeah, we have bizarrely managed to complete this mission.
Intercept locked.
That is one of the most insane things that's ever happened in this game. There she goes, look. Running away like the coward she is. There we go, coward. That is just honestly, I just cannot believe. Was she actually in the retreat zone then? Is she now gearing up for a boost away? I do like the damage that it shows on the ships. I know that it's probably not actually not accurate, like she hasn't probably lost a gun there. And maybe she has. There she goes, mission complete, job done. It is absolutely insane. And he's about to warp as well. Wow,
Affirmative.
I just cannot believe that we just did that mission. That's insane. And really highlights, I think, the imbalance in the AI difficulty spikes.
4, 3.
Because there we took in a ship which shouldn't be able to do anything and basically just shot a ship with a single cannon and completed the mission. But if we went in there with our 3 fully spec'd out ships, as I said, I did try to do that mission last video. In between the video, I tried to do that mission and got absolutely wiped out by the enemy ships because they were just that much stronger than me. This time, though, we've taken a single heavy fighter and we get 25,000 credits and an upgrade point for that, which is mental. It's absolutely insane. Oh, wow. Okay, right. So, as I've said, we are going to leave this series here. I think to have any reasonable ongoing series, we'd have to start again from scratch. And as I don't have much time, that would mean that you guys would see it all from scratch. But we do have a lot of series ongoing on the channel, so it's probably not going to hurt to retire a series. We've had a good run of it as well. I've really enjoyed the game. It's something I would like to play a lot more of, whether on series or off camera. And just actually sort of try and get into the nitty gritty of the technical skills a bit more. And you can also, there is also the multiplayer stuff as well. I was going to say the VR stuff. Obviously, there's VR stuff because look at me. Yeah, the multiplayer aspect as well that we really haven't touched because I think I would be absolutely destroyed. But yeah, massive thank you to Indy Benito who gifted this game to me some time ago. There is actually another game waiting in the wings that he also gifted to me a little while back that I'll be meaning to play. So that's probably a good chance of that game to come in the wake of, as it is, of BattleGroupVR. But yeah, really enjoyed this game. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. If you have, do hit that like button. If you think you might enjoy the game, if you've not tried it out yet, there are always links in the description for the Steam page or whatever storefront the game happens to use. It is Steam for this one, but I'm not I will use any storefront that the devs would like me to use necessarily. I'm not going to say I refuse to advertise Epic or anything like that. So yeah, you might see different storefronts appear up there, but generally I'll go for the Steam page for it because it's pretty ubiquitous, isn't it? If you've enjoyed this series, if you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button. That would be awesome. Comment, subscribe, all those good things. Don't forget, I do stream every Wednesday at 7 PM UK time. We're currently streaming Total War Warhammer 2, doing a Gorok and Croak campaign in the Vortex mission. So come along and say hello there. I'm imagining there's a little bit of crossover there between the strategy in VR and the strategy of Warhammer. So it'd be lovely to see some of you there to help me out, because much like in BattleGroupVR, I don't really know what I'm doing. It'd be wonderful to have some help. If I don't see you there, I'll see you next time in some other magical VR adventure. And as always, thank you very much for joining me.